Well, hi, folks. This is Darren with My Review Works, and we sure are getting a lot of comments from folks that are watching our channel and asking us questions, and I'm really enjoying answering some of these questions. So if you want to give us a question, be sure to let us know where you're at. This guy is all the way in Norway, and it's exciting to me that our channel is reaching so far. So that's kind of exciting that we're in Norway. It's on my bucket list to come visit. I use a screensaver thing, and every once in a while it'll pop up an image. And the ones that I usually say like, those are always in Norway. So it's kind of beautiful, beautiful country. So I'm going to guess how to pronounce your name. And please forgive me if I don't do it right. You got a fascinating last name with the weird slash to the O. So it's OVE. So I'm going to go with Ove. OVE. I don't know, but I'm going to guess that that's right. That's my Americanized version of your Norwegian name. So sorry if I butchered that. But here's a question we have coming from my version, Ovi. Okay, and so he's in Norway, and it was a fun question because I had to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I think that what I'll do, I'm going to try to make a note to self that when I start talking about temperatures and things, because I've been watching the demographics and the metadata, and we're getting picked up in a lot of other countries, and it's so exciting to see that. So I love hearing where you guys are. That's kind of fun for me. So we've got a lot of folks in Australia, New Zealand, and so everything down there is Celsius, and especially up in Canada stuff. So I will do my best for you guys to start giving references in basically Fahrenheit and Celsius, or just to help the channel out a little bit. So enough on that. So Ovi, I'm going to do my best to answer your question. So he's got a Norcold refrigerator. Okay, now the question goes on quite a bit, but right there, that tells me something with the Norcold. Okay, because I've spent so much time working on refrigerators, Norcold does have an issue with ice dams, and that might be going to the end of your thing, what it might be. So he has a Norcold refrigerator. Now, Ovi, you didn't tell me if it's a 1200 or 8. You didn't tell me what model number it is, but you said Norcold, and that's good to know. Now, basically, his refrigerator is very intermittent. He's saying that the freezer part can suddenly be more than 0 degrees, which I had to look at 32 degrees here in Norway, but it works fine right now. So right now his refrigerator is working fine, but all of a sudden the freezer compartment will go to 32. Now, the freezer compartment's supposed to be like minus 10 to 0. So 32 is about 30 degrees out of spec for that freezer. Now, I don't get below 13 degrees Celsius, so it doesn't get below 8 Fahrenheit. Okay, so minus 13. Only the ice cream gets hard at 0, recommended standard. The cooling of the fridge, so that's the freezer part. So the freezer will get up to 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius, and it'll only get as cold as minus 13 Celsius or 8 Fahrenheit. Okay, and both of those numbers are too warm for that refrigerator. For the freezer part. The freezer part should be 0 to minus 10, right up in there. Okay, so now he goes on and talks about the fresh food compartment, the refrigerator part, and it'll get 32 to 41. But he's got to set his temperature on the Norcold to 7 or 8 in order for it to get that cold, to maintain that temperature. Now he's gone on to say that the auto between the LP and the electric works fine, so that's good. We also have done a refrigerator video on a Dometic refrigerator, but there's also folks that could benefit from that on the, go watch the Dometic video on where I explain what the check light means and everything, because the Norcolds run pretty much the same way. It's the theory of operation is the same on both of them. I just happened to have a Dometic when I did that one. But the auto changeover works fine, and you can hear the cooling fans vent work in the back. These are the fans behind their cooling unit on the back that are blowing up. So his basically question is, what's going on with his freezer? And so a couple things I picked up on, and he's saying that it's working fine right now, but there are intervals where the thing will not work. And I'm going to reference a video where I went on to an ice dam. So we'll put that video up right here where I talk about an ice dam, and it was on an Norcold, and that was on a Norcold either a 1200 or 1210. And so, Ovi, that may very well be what's going on with yours. And so watch that video. Again, there's a link up there. Watch that video, because if cool, moist air was able to get in behind the cooling unit part. Now, this is the cat box, and in that video, we actually demonstrate and show you. All you might need to do is pull that refrigerator out and do like I did in that video, and just tape that up really good, fill it with that expandable foam, and make sure that you're denying any moist air from getting behind the cooling unit, between the back wall of your freezer and the cooling unit. So it very well could be that problem, and we see that a lot on Norcolds. I love you guys, Norcold, but they're using a duct tape type product, and maybe the engineers figured that that's the best thing to use. But all I know in the field is that we're doing a lot of repairs on Norcolts because of the ice dam. And it's that the duct tape might work great for a year or 2 or 3, but when we pull the duct tape back, there's a huge void behind that duct tape, and moist air can work its way in behind that where it's very, very cold, and that'll cause there to be like an ice dam. It's a buildup of ice, and I'm sure you guys get that up in Norway, and it's a buildup of ice, and that ice acts as an insulator. So when you said that it gets to 0 Celsius, which is our 32 Fahrenheit, that's the temperature of ice. And so without me actually being there, it seems to me that it very well could be an ice dam. Now, a telltale sign that you can see, and I do mention in that video we referenced earlier, is look up inside of that, take off your cover and look inside, and you may see some, it might be dry, but some evidence of some streak marks that like when that ice melts, it would have come out of the cat box portion of the refrigerator and wept its way down on the back wall of the back side of the refrigerator. So look for that. Another thing that could cause this is ventilation. And now I've done another video on that, and I think it's around the 15-minute mark. You could kind of go look at that one. Maybe we'll make a link down below to the exact part, and I draw a picture. And I think what I'll do is do another picture because I think in that picture my audio was buzzing. I was using a different lavalier back then, and there was a lot of buzzing in it. So I might redo that picture, a little bit better quality picture, to really demonstrate and show the proper way that a refrigerator is supposed to be installed according to the refrigerator manufacturer. Now, I stress refrigerator manufacturer because there's RV manufacturers that are not installing refrigerators per the refrigerator manufacturer's specification. Okay, these are brand new RVs that just came off the lot. The people will pick it up on a Friday. We get called on a Saturday because the refrigerator doesn't work. We find out that the manufacturer of the RV did not install the correct baffling and chimney on the backside of the refrigerator. We see it all the time. Okay, so we need to look at the refrigerator manufacturer's standard and specification on how the refrigerator is supposed to be installed. We're going to want 0 on the sides, less than 1 inch to the back wall. If it's in a slide room, whether it's in a slide room or not, we want baffling that's going to force any air coming in on the bottom to go through the coils and work its way directly through the condenser fit on the top. That's the key. You've got to get the air through the condenser fit on the top and then out through the top chimney, or make a right-hand turn to go out, and all of that needs baffling. I do have a video that we've done on that, and I will make a note to make another video a little bit better quality of my drawing. And so Ovi from Norway, hey brother, love ya. This is great. I'm excited to answer your question. And on my bucket list one day is to go to Norway and just see the amazing, beautiful country. So it's exciting. So this is Darren from Joyce, Washington, way up, probably on the same latitude. You might be a little higher than us, but I don't know. We're having a beautiful summer here, so I hope you're having a beautiful summer there too. So I'm going to sign off, but if this was helpful, give us a thumb up, subscribe to our channel, and you can check us out on Patreon and check out some of our other YouTube videos. So this is Darren signing off until the next video.